2 seasons in, they said no receiver could do it fast. He didn't listen. Fastest Buckeye to 100 catches, fastest Buckeye to 1,000 yards. He's already climbing into Ohio State's all-time top 10 in receptions, yards, and in touchdowns. From Miami Gardens to Columbus, from a 5-star recruit to the best receiver in college football, number 4, Jeremiah Smith. Hopping straight into the video, we're going to be playing as realistic as possible with Jeremiah Smith. And for this first game, I'm not going to lie, we absolutely cooked with Jeremiah Smith. I don't know if this was the dude's first game that I was playing against, but Jeremiah Smith was my first read, like every play. Every time he was just wide open. So 1st and 10 here, we're in the red zone. I send my receiver in motion. Immediately, I see Jeremiah Smith gets open on the streak route, and we find him for a touchdown for his first TD of the game. So now we're on the defensive side of the ball. I'm using the middle linebacker, and this guy attempts to try and lob one over me. Come down with it, getting the perfect time, user interception. So here we're back in the red zone. I decide to come out in a play action. I see his corners are just not playing defense, so I just throw it up to Jeremiah Love, and he comes down with it for his second touchdown of the game. So we're back on defense. We absolutely had this guy in the box. I knew once we got another interception, I knew he would be getting out of here pretty soon. Luckily, he gives my offense another chance. So we come out, we drop back in the pocket. I see there's a one-on-one, so we just throw it up, and Jeremiah Smith comes down with it for his 3rd TD of the game. And it's not like we didn't see it coming. Like, we knew this guy was going to be quitting pretty soon. And as you guys can see, he got up out of there. All right, now hopping into the second game. This was actually our first round of the playoffs. We started out on defense, and to be honest, it wasn't really looking too good for us because he came out and scored on his first drive of the game. So here we find Jeremiah Smith cutting in on a slant route. We get a few yards from that. Here I step back in the pocket. I thought Jeremiah Smith had him beat, but once the ball was in the air, dude actually came up with the pick. And I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like when I go up for an aggressive catch, it doesn't really give me the animation that I'm looking for, that it's supposed to be. Like, if you guys replay that, you can see, like, I probably should have came down with that football. But it is what it is. Here we force a fumble and we get the ball right back. Here we drop back. We find Jeremiah Smith for a pass across the middle, just using his 99 overall ability to, you know, just pretty much get whatever we want. Here I find him again for a little drag route underneath. So now it's 2nd and 11. I'm just taking my time, letting my routes develop, not really seeing anything. Here I just try and scramble for a few yards with saying I probably could have hit B across the middle, but I didn't want to risk underthrowing it. Here we're just dropping back in the pocket again. Actually find my tight end wide open for a nice game. I don't know what I was thinking right here. I see the lineman actually got off. Probably should have thrown it away, but yeah, we actually ended up getting sacked there. So 2nd and long, it's 7-0. I'm starting to get a little rhythm here. I find my receiver within a tight window or green catch animation. Next, we come out. We find Jeremiah Smith wide open on a streak route for an easy touchdown. At this point, I'm just pretty much starting to get warmed up. I'm starting to like Ohio State's playbook. It's starting to remind me a lot of like the Madden playbooks, where it's really just straight to the point, where there's not a lot of like motion plays, kind of just straight to it pretty much. I gotta admit, I kind of do like it. Here I get an interception, and like I be telling you guys in my other videos, I don't know what it is, but I feel like nowadays a bunch of guys just loading the games. They get like 2 turnovers or a turnover, you take the lead, and they just end up quitting the game. Thought this was going to be a longer game for you guys, but it wasn't. But we ended up getting our first dub for the college football playoffs. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, click that subscribe button. Let me know down below who you guys want to see next. Peace.
Pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the